Howdy all, I'm Adam the Renaissance Nerd. We live in interesting times. Once upon in these times, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or as we know, the MCU, was king. MCU movie would come out, butts in seat, no matter what. Well, okay, I didn't go to Ant-Man movies, and I didn't go to Captain Marvel. But still, 9 times out of 10, I'm there that week to see it. Actual theater, not waiting for a streaming release, waiting for a Blu-ray release. Very rarely did I miss it, and that only time I did miss some stuff was during my little China hiccup in the mid-20 teens. Point is, it was appointment movie theater. You had to be there because you didn't want to miss it. And then the MCU happened. Phase 4. And they lost us. Because of agenda, because of terrible stories, and because, in the end, we're learning they don't really care. On the flip side, you had the DC Extended Universe, or the DCEU, or known as the Snyderverse. So much potential, yet, and I'm sorry, Snyder Bros, so much failure. Failure because it was not what we wanted. Henry Cavill is the modern day Superman, but they didn't give him a story to work with. Zack Snyder, too dark. Wonder Woman, first one, good little movie. Problems in there, but good movie. Gal Gadot won all of us over. I was one of those people who were going, no, not Gal Gadot. But she won me over. Okay, great. I was fine with it. And the Wonder Woman theme is perhaps the best thing to come out of all of it. Her theme, it's really good. I dig it. Batman, well, Affleck gave us a very close to comic accurate Batman, but he's too old now. He cannot do it anymore. And then there's a host of other problems with the Snyderverse. But the Snyderverse, totally wrong direction. But if you love it, great, Snyder Bros, you got your victory. You got the Snyder Cut. Just be happy with that and call it a day. Because it's not continuing. And that's a good thing. Because here we are in the here and now. The end of 2022 coming up. A little over a month and a half away from 2023. And we have the world changing, the landscape shifting, bottom becoming top, where the DC now U, led by one James Gunn, is poised to take over. Because the MCU, still led by Kevin Feige, whose boss is once again Bob Iger, the man who set the stage for everything that's going wrong here. Check out my last video for that little bit. We are at a moment in time where roles are going to reverse. And all the DCU and James Gunn need to do is hit a couple of perfect keynotes. And all signs point to all of this coming true. Why do I say that? Just the other day, just yesterday, we learned, courtesy of Bounding Into Comics here, where I found this, Marvel Studios producer Nate Moore considers it a red flag if prospective writers are fans of original comics, i.e. the lore, the source material, prefers to hire someone who's out of the culture. Let's just cut right to what he says. Noting that some Marvel writers grew up reading and collecting comics such as Avengers Endgame co-director Joe Russo and Black Panther director Ryan Coogler, Moore told Baloney, one thing I think is interesting, and specifically for writers, I would say, is that lots of times we're pitched writers who love Marvel, and to me, that's always a red flag. I don't want you to already have a pre-existing idea of what it is because you grew up with the comics and that's what you want to recreate. I want someone who's going to be hard on the material, who can go, what is this? I think there's a movie here, but maybe we should be looking at it this way. See, there's your problem. There is your problem right there. If you want success, if you want to draw somebody in, you give them that good nostalgia piece of memory, or for lack of a better term, that proper member berry in an adaptation that will make them happy. You give them what they ask for. You show them what they grow up with. You do not plaster the screen with images and actions and events that are alien to them, because then you're going to put them off, because they are most likely the people with spending power, the people with extra funds that will go out and buy merch and push your franchise to the next level. Hiring somebody who doesn't really know the source material, which is the Bible, and I use that word for a reason, for what we're looking at, for what we're enjoying, what we want to enjoy, hiring somebody who understands that is the key to success. Once upon a time, that is who you hired to write. Why are you going to not hire somebody to make your movie, but hire someone to maybe write the book or write a comic? Oh, they don't do that in the comics anymore anyway. Forgive me for forgetting the period of time I live in. Fans are the lifeblood of everything. And if you hire someone who is a fan, you are going to get a product that speaks to the fans who spend the money, the fans who will talk about everything that goes on. Spread the good word, carry the flag, and go to the normies. Come watch. It's okay for you normies. And if you have a problem, we'll explain it to you, because that's all fans want to do, is share what we love, not have to hate it. But these people at Disney Marvel, all they do is hate the material they work with. It is a clear sign of hatred if you're hiring somebody who doesn't know it and doesn't care about it to change it. That is a sign of hatred, and is also a sign of hatred for the fans, who are in the end smarter than you executive piece of trash. So I say again, the MCU, well, it seems to be on the precipice, or many will say it's over the edge. I call it Weekend at Bernieing, where it's an undead Bernie moving around or being carried around, and my elbow keeps hitting my PS5. It's at the end. It's spiraling, and this shows you why it's spiraling, because they do not care about the product, which should still be making them billions and billions of dollars, but can't, because for the past 2 years, no Marvel movie has been a financial success at the theater. Sorry, No Way Home doesn't count. Sony project. On the flip side, however, DCU, owned by Warner Discovery, with its CEO David Zaslav, who turned it over, handed the keys to this brand new, refurbished, okay, that's 2 different words. Well, you know what I mean. Hand over the keys to the castle to James Gunn and Peter Safran, who have been apparently diligently working on a Bible to have a roadmap to success, kind of like what they did in phases 1 through 3 with the MCU, when it was a lot of creatives and sort of Kevin Feige, and then Kevin Feige kind of took it all over and gave us the MCU. But you have James Gunn and Peter Safran diligently putting together a vision, showing that they care, asking what to do. All rumors, and again, rumors tell us that Henry Cavill is deeply involved with the creative process for this upcoming Superman movie. Very involved. Henry Cavill, dare I say it, a fan, like you, like me, someone who loves the source material, who wants to see it as accurately as possible represented on the screen for us to love and enjoy. So you hear something like that, and suddenly you think, oh, they care. James Gunn seems to care, because he's the creative end. Safran's the business side. But he's going to give us something we want. He's going to let Henry Cavill be Henry Cavill. He's going to let Henry Cavill be Superman. And maybe we'll get a new Batman because remember, Zaslav on the record about a week or so ago, there will be one Batman, one definitive Batman for the new DCU, not four.
Do it.
I think it's going to be, for Batman, a fresh face. I think they're going to find an unknown and they're going to give somebody a chance to have breakout moment. I think that's what they're going to do, and I kind of hope it does. I think they might do the same for The Flash. You can keep Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, but I don't give her own movie anymore. She lost that privilege with 84. I'm sorry, she did. Either way, the DCU may be about to, knock out the champ, get the title. You give me Henry Cavill Superman movie with a smile, a salute, maybe even a wave as he flies by to the John Williams theme, and maybe some red trunks. And you got $2 billion right there. That's $2 billion in the theater on the record right now saying it. You give us a Batman, maybe put them together in a World's Finest. Or some are saying now there'll be a Trinity movie with Wonder Woman. I'm still okay with that. But either way, it's new, it's exciting, it's fun. You got a Jon Stewart TV show coming to HBO Max. Oh, the DCU seems to be showing us they care. James Gunn cares. Henry Cavill cares. Zaslav cares about making money. So he's turning it over to the people who care. And he says, you do it. Here's the blank check. Get it done. Okay, maybe not a blank check, but here's how much you have to work with. I'm giving you a lot to work with. Don't F it up. Because we need to make money. I'm confident that this time next year, we will see the roles have completely reversed. The MCU, its tailspin, its sinking into the abyss, will nearly be complete. No one's going to care. No one's going to want to. No one's going to want to go see these movies because they're not telling stories we want to hear. DCU, we're going to have Henry Cavill on screen smiling, being the big blue Boy Scout, giving us a Superman he deserves to be and we deserve to watch. And DCU, maybe deservedly so, being top dog in the superhero genre. All right, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube, where I hope to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about whiny Stan and SJW Fifis. Hit the notification button, share my videos if you like what I'm preaching, and by all means, leave a comment. I love to hear from real fans like you, because I care what you think. I do not care what the Stans and the SJWs think, because 201, they are all cowards behind keyboards. And I can't wait for this video, future videos, future streams to trigger them. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at therennerd@gmail.com. That email's for channel business only, so I check it on a daily basis. Also, you can find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can find me at Rumble and Odyssey, The Renaissance Nerd. Thank you again. See you next time.